which I think, I just find this interesting and a good awareness for if you ever think to do this, please don't. So I'm in one of the groups that I join that I'm interested in is a women's entrepreneurial group. So I like to learn from other people, it doesn't matter what company they're in. So I post questions on there constantly. Like I'm always like, if I have a question I think that I might ask, our upline or someone else, I might ask Kate, I'll go on this, I might ask Kate, but I'll go on this page and I'll ask the question on there. Because surely they probably have come up with some, it's just a way to get, to get to know people. So the other day I said, hey ladies, I'm looking to connect with gals who want to make real connections. Like the good old days. I miss that. Anyone else feel the same way? Send me a request if you miss this too. So I got 38 comments on there. Okay, so let me just share with you the difference between how I feel like you should do it and how you shouldn't do it. First lady says, so I responded to each one of them and I said, hey girl, thanks so much for responding to my post about making real connections with other lady bosses. In a world of so many ways to communicate, I feel like the realness sometimes gets lost. So before you go, tell me all about you. Okay, yes, okay. So, because I really do want to know about this person. She goes, oh my gosh, Aylin, I completely agree, yes. And the cool thing is, I live in Kansas City too. Hoping to find a business friend that I can actually meet up with and have fun with. Solo entrepreneurship can be lonely sometimes, That is a good. Yeah. So she said, I'll check my calendar and hopefully we'll get together soon. Okay, so that's how you should do it. Here's the next one. Hey Raylyn, I'm a huge advocate of holistic healing and well-being. I'm an energy worker, fitness fanatic, and I'm working in a first-class holistic business that produces CBD and hemp-infused products that are changing people's lives in a cellular level and providing internal heating. I am bored. It has completely turned my health and my life around. I would love to send you my website and see if there's anything that you might be interested in.
I checked out.
No.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Sweet. So she didn't tell me really much about her. It was all about, I would like to sell you something.
Right. Or she could have asked you questions.
Or she could have told me about herself, something, but yeah. Anyway, I know that she has a website and she wants to sell me something. Cool.
Do you like
Okay.
ham?
What's that?
Do you like ham?
I do like ham. I do like ham, yes. Yes.
And I agree with you. Sometimes those groups are really good because I'm in a new one that's specifically for Kansas City. And I made a new mom friend because I was, of course, posting hysterical comments in the network. And she was posting hysterical. I was like, did we just become best friends?
Oh my God.
We became best friends. But it is funny. And then genuinely, I think, I don't know how I found that page, but I think I'm genuinely making better business people that you can do that with. So thank you for sharing that. 'Cause I'm kind of in that spot right now, and it's awesome.
I mean, ask questions in there because I learn a lot of stuff. I mean, I love it that I'll ask a question and then there's, 17 people that give me their answer. So I love it. Okay. We're going to drop.
Number between, we got.
One through 9? Okay, Kate, pick a number between 1 and 9.
4.
4?
Yeah.
Deb. Yay, Deb. Girl? Oh. Where's she at? Here?
She's not here.
Oh. I thought I saw her come in. Okay. Another one.
2.
Michio. Yay! So you win. You get next month. month, you get a free entry into the regional. If you've already paid for next month, then we'll just move it on to the next month.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yay! So next month, you guys know it's the third Saturday next month because we have Indy the second weekend. So it's the third Saturday, and Sil and Judy Gasparo are coming.
Yay!
Yay! They are coming from Canada, y'all. Canada. Mike and I, sadly,
No, you don't have to say it.
yes.
No,
You don't have to
it's
say it.
not even it's not even. It won't be a second.
Anyway, okay. They're coming from Canada, and that's a little farther than Iowa, but not much. So,
Pretty close, neck and neck.
pretty close. So, I want you guys to really start promoting that in your teams, like ASAP, like today. Let them know that there was a change, that it's this third Saturday. Send them the flyer. Mike always posts it on the Neora Kansas City events page.
Yeah, we'll try to do a really good job of reiterating that it's October 19th. It's the third week, not the second week. We had somebody was telling me she was here last week for the regional.
Oh,
It was the second Saturday.
That's
I
like
was here.
extra.
good for you for stepping up twice. That's awesome.
So,
And you came back this week, that's good.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
So we'll try to do, on our end, we'll try to do as good a job as we can promoting it, maybe do a couple of videos before or leading up to. But you guys as leaders have to go out and really promote to your teams, because the more of your team you have here in seats, the better it is for you, right? So,
And the better it is for the speakers. I mean, we don't want them, they're spending a ton of money for both of them to come to Kansas City. So just make sure that if you know anybody in the area, whether they're on your team or not, send them a quick message and say, hey, just want to let you know it's the third Saturday. I mean, that's a great reason to even reach out to people that there's a change of the dates. Every other one for the rest of the year is going to be the second Saturday, and we're just getting ready to renegotiate with KU for next year. So we'll kind of see what that's like. But we try to look at the calendar as a whole and see how many dates are not Mother's Day and Father's Day, and we try to work around all that stuff, but sometimes it can't always happen. But who's got some major takeaways from Kate today? Like seriously. Oh my gosh. Like let's get more excited than that. So I've taken a ton of notes. I've got I like to highlight my notes like to-do lists. Like I want to definitely do this. I want to ask Kate about that. I want to, send out the script that she's giving. I want to post that. If you guys definitely want it, make sure you just see me afterwards, and Mike and I can forward it on to you. But I just love the fact that I don't even know how many regionals we've been to in our 7 years, but I love the fact that I can still take notes, still leave here with a to-do list. Every single regional is different and has its own special thing that you can take away. So again, hands up to you guys. I don't know for sure. We may even try to do a little in-person market party when Sil and Judy come on the Friday. Not sure exactly what their schedule is like.
Sorry, that's me texting.
That would be awesome.
Oh, okay.
I'm texting
Oh.
her, so it's me.
John and Mary are opening their home on Friday night, the 18th,
That's awesome.
for a market party.
The margaritas will flow.
Invite all the teachers,
Invite the teachers, they like to.
Because John can make a mean margarita, I'm telling you what.
And if everyone will contribute with a potluck style appetizer or.
Or $30, either one.
Don't listen to him. But yeah, we're gonna do that Friday night at the Rigsby's home, so it'll be out south of the river.
That's awesome. Yay. Fabulous. All right, Kate, you got some more goods to drop on us a little
Yeah.
bit? Yeah. Okay, all right, well, let's give it up for Kate again.
My knuckles.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, we have a little something for you. You can open it later, I'll just look.
Okay, is it Never mind.
It's
Never mind.
it's gonna
Probably
pop
fine.
out at you.
I was gonna say something else, but probably better not to say out loud.
Margarita mix.
Sometimes forget where I am.
Email sound for that script,
Uh-huh.
and then when you get it, just,
If you'll add it on, if you want your email added to the.
I can just send it to you in Messenger, can't
Can
I?
you just post it in the Kansas City
I just
group?
texted you, and I have the scripts like screenshotted pages, so like when you send it, it'll look like a page,
Okay.
and then, cause that's how I.
Can we post them into the Kansas City group or no?
She's gonna look at some of them. Sometimes when you get things like that, you really wanna cut and paste, cause just to post it, and if you have someone who doesn't really know and they go off and run with it and it's, do you know what I'm saying? Like it,
It could backfire.
yeah, and so we'll let them look at it and kind of see like what could be tweaked and what, because we want to do whatever's best for the whole team. We don't just want to hand you
This-
something that's not going to work very well.
This
so.
is a small enough group, we'll private message them to you if you want them.
I mean, you're here, you earn special rights, gift with purchase.
And then you can disperse it to your teams.
yeah.
Don't you think you should
Yes.
get special perks for being here? Special perks. You got a
Just
free
do it
gift for
based on the
coming.
list.
Yeah, would you message it based on the list for names, you're saying?
I'll just,
Yeah.
I'll
That
tell you
would
what.
be a good
I'm
idea.
gonna pass the sheet around if you guys will write your info on the back of it, and Mike and Raylan can take it and do with it as they please.
Right.
If they know who's on the front, if they don't have, if you're not in their organization, put it on there. So they can see who's here on the front, and then they can email it to you, or text it to you, or message it to you, is what I mean by do as they please. How they communicate by messenger or email.
Yeah, write your cell phone number, that's probably be for you.
Yeah.
And if they can give it to one of you and you're like teammates, then the other one could probably text it to save them a step. That would be awesome. I'm a corner cutter. If there's always a way to simplify it, I will find it. I like easy. Okay, so when I teach spin, I stretch a lot because when I teach spin, I'm like this. And so my whole posture is completely jacked up. So if any of you are chiropractors, we can hang out after this. But I actually told one of my kids, I'm like, if one of you wants to be a chiropractor, that'd be great. But I always start every single class, I set an intention. Because I feel like when you're really, and I know you're like, dear Lord, we're not starting over. When you are setting an intention and like being really present in the moment, it just brings a different awareness to what you're doing. And I know because I've been at several regionals, the second half can be a little brutal. Because even though you're learning a lot and you're with your friends and you're having snacks and you're like, we're great, it's hard to be at the same level as when you got in here. And I'm aware of that. So the intention I want to set for you, so if we were in spin, some of you guys just need to come visit me and I'll do like a private spin class. It's basically like dancing on a bike and we turn the lights off and it's dark. Yeah, I know you're in, girl. But it is so fun. But we set an intention and everyone kind of shuts their eyes. You don't have to do that. If you have trust issues, keep your eyes open. You know, whenever they make us shut our eyes at convention, I have to keep them open. I don't know. Something must have happened to me when I was little. But just take a deep breath. And here's what I want you to remember, because all of us are at different points in our business. Some of you are not where you want to be. Some of you are like, I am awesome. We're all at different points. It just depends on the day, honestly. So here's what I want you to think about. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be to learn what I need to learn in order to become the person I must be to create the life I want. So I want you to embrace the suck. Yes. Embrace the suck. I want you to embrace the good. All of it's going to go by fast, no matter what. We get one chance, we get one life. You get a little bit of good, you get a little bit of bad, but embrace all of it because all of it has to happen for you to get from point A to point B. And you don't have to be in this business very long. And I know you're newer to this, but you're in the beauty industry and you get it. You have to experience this stuff because you can't talk and share and help your team through things that you've never had happen to you. Like, you have to have crazy people in your life to be like, oh my gosh, that happened to me too. So embrace it, and I want you to just really be okay with where you are for today so that we can learn and push ourselves through this next part. Okay? So take one more deep breath. Oxygen's good for your brain.